Wode Maya, yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Ghana, baby, Africa to the world. Wode Maya, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Ghana, baby, Africa to the world.
Welcome.
Thanks, sir.
I grew up in the farm. Okay, my father had a cocoa farm, but I just felt like having a cocoa farm is more like the government cheating on you all the time. So I decided to do something different, you know. But farming is one of the things that's my retirement plan. By
I've been watching it since 2017.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No.
And funny enough, I went to Rwanda because of you. See? That's the impact.
When I come back from Botswana, we should visit your farm, man. I'm actually going to Botswana on Friday.
Alright,
So when I come back, let's make it to your farm. You add value to the rice?
Yeah, I do one of the best perfume rice in Ghana. Even on the field, you perceive the smell.
Personally, one of the things that I've done so well is like I don't like inclusive, like more like people will tell you that, oh, wear my brand only, but I feel like I'm here to support everyone. So what we can do is like, yo, just let me know if I put on the clothes. Maybe somebody wants to buy, just give me 1 city, bro, and I'm good. I mean, that's the business. You know, it's not like always worrying. You know what happens, like sometimes when I travel, my sister is a fashion designer, so I made my sister quit her job to become who she is right now, to reduce the stress on me of always giving money all the time. But then I wear my sister's brand. You know, like sometimes when I travel, people will see the outfit I'm wearing and they want it. And I'm like, by the time you realize you give your outfit out just like that. But I think if you have a spare one, just tell them, hey, this is where you can buy one. And yeah, they can just get it done.
We feed the street, those on the street. We do free hair screening for them, then we feed them. We also take care of some abandoned twins and triplets in the villages. Those are giving birth and their mom is dead, or even the husbands run away from their responsibility. We also take care of them.
Well, how do you take care of them?
I think after the Care for the Street project, I introduced that project because I went to one of the villages in Kumasi and I saw, actually I was a contractor in Takrade. I've stayed in Takrade for 17 years.
Hey.
So I know you for
Nice. Okay.
I work with Jasmo Construction.
I'm still looking for him, man.
Yes, I work with Jasmo. So we go to villages to do road construction and all that. So I saw their situation and I thought it was to tend to them. And also, when I came to Accra, I was sleeping on the street. So I decided to also take care of those on the street.
Wow.
Yes, so...
Does it mean that, like, I'm sorry, like, so where do you, when you're taking care of them, where do you put them? Do you have a place you put them, or just like one-time thing that you do?
Yeah, now we've gotten a land in Afinia that we're trying to build a place for them. So that you can't just go there and feed them. You must give them something. And recently we've introduced the Jasmine Foundation skill training program that we are going to train them in all sorts of businesses. Also make sure that we give them to other business agencies, either fashion or media or other groups, so that they help them.
I think you need to meet this lady. There's this lady that I think you need to meet. I'll try and check my phone and see that's similar thing, but I think she has a lot of resources. You know, and there's this also a young lady that I met the mom in the bank. Said, this is what my daughter does, and then she quickly took my number, gave it to the daughter, and the daughter called me. And I was quite impressive of what she's doing. So I think sometimes you guys need to meet each other and then brainstorm and then get the best out of it. But just remind me after this meeting.
Actually, I do it from the petty business that I do.
Okay.
The sponsorship has been little, but we are still pushing. And we are hoping the demand is getting more because looking at also the villages, every month I make sure
So there's
I send them something.
yeah. So there's this lady in Malawi that we did a story on. So what she did was like she was able to take all these kids under her because she was raped. She was raped. So she gave birth without knowing the dad of the son. Now the son also was more like had a disability. So now she had to like take care of her son. Now she takes care of about 100 kids.
Wow.
Like young ladies, it's like roughly 23, 24. Yeah, we did a story on her, and now she's building a school, building a hostel for all these kids. So instead of them going to school, they're gonna school them right there on their premises. So I mean, yeah.
How am I gonna say it? It's like I was once a street boy, and then later I thought like I should just have to do business because I grew up doing business. I love money, so I don't mind doing any minor job for money. So far as I'm gonna get paid, I don't think it's gonna be written here, so I just do it. So I started with transportation. Well, first it was more of I wanted to do real estate in a mini way, like just small building. So I started with few, and I felt like it was consuming because if you don't have any other source of income, you can do it. So like, okay, fine, let me just quit that and then try doing something that can give me money at least. So I tried with transport, and then in transportation, I felt like it was also challenging because you have to take some time. And then there's maintenance, there is accidents, there's a lot. So I ventured into press again, printing press. So I started with transportation because I wanted to break the daily income, the weekly income, the monthly income before the annual income, which is the real estate. So the transport at least will give me a daily income, but I still consume it. So I had a printing press. So I'm doing printing, and then I think the best way to me, as an if you want to make money, you just need to find a problem and then you have a solution for it.
Yeah.
So I tend to venture into areas that are like now developing, I want to grow with them. So now you have a problem, you don't have a printing press, let me get you a printing press, and then I'll be making money out of it. So with the printing press, and I realized Ghanaians want to build, and I want to build too. Later I want to go into real estate. So why not try to provide people with the materials to build?
That's great.
You see, so with that, I ventured into building material supply as well. So I supply building material, granite, stones, whatever, sand, and all that. And I started painting as well too.
Wow.
Selling paint.
Street boy,
So it's been like that. And I'm like, the way I like money, from birth to death, I want to make money. But I'm positive.
Yeah.
So you give birth, you want to print something, I'll print it. School, I'll print it. Business, I'll print your uniform. Anything, I'll do it. So it's just like that. So that's how my business is. I think I'm just feeding on the problems and then finding solutions for them. So I do printing, I sell building materials, supply stones and stuff, and then paints as well. So that's me.
The money man.
The money man.
So I'm trying.
We are the ones that are going to build Africa. I keep on telling people that entrepreneurship is the way to go, but not all of us want to be entrepreneurs. When we have young people like this that takes the battle that, hey, I want to solve a problem, like what he said, there's so many problems that we have, right? All you need to do is to have a solution to that problem and convert that solution into money. When I moved back to Africa, I just checked around, like who is making videos projecting Africa in a positive light. You know, everyone was doing like talking about the Shatawalis, the Yvonne Nelson and the rest, and I'm like, that for me, that is not content. But that is what, I mean, people feed on. So coming to do something different was more like challenging. Are they gonna watch it? I mean, I started in Ghana and I was like, no, I was watching you. It's like, you know, then I left. I went to Addis Ababa, Rwanda, content from Rwanda, just
the content,
you know, to today, people don't even think I'm a Ghanaian. You know, they see me like I'm a Ghanaian. You know, so it's like you're solving a problem.
That's right.
And I just want to encourage each and every one of you that don't give up on whatever you're doing. It's very challenging, especially when you have to employ people. Oh Lord. I think if we can be fair to ourselves, most of you will be like, that is one of the most challenging parts.
I have some fair share.
Oh, you had a fair share this morning. Share it with us.
I went out by 6. Came back like 9:15. And I passed by my shop, it was gone.
Where?
He's supposed to be there by 8:30. He lives far. I've been here for long, so I've given him a bike so he can get to work early. 9:15. So I call him knowing he won't pick up because he's not at the shop. So I call him twice and then I leave it. I get home at 9 and he calls me. Adia, you called me. I'm like, where are you? At the shop. I'm like, you are calling me because you are there now. Must I talk every time? Oh, Adia, I'm sorry. I said no. I don't take sorries when you know, oh, make her sorry, very fine. The day I vent, you won't be comfortable around me. So don't let it happen again because it's been happening like, oh, I've not been there for some time because I had health issues. So where are you? Oh, Adia, I'm there. And I'm like, if you get to my shop after 9 several times, you won't like me.
With workers, I think the best way to deal with Ghanaian workers is get them involved in your business.
Yeah.
Once you get them involved in your business, they know they are also feeding on that business. So they can't mess with your business. Especially when you're doing like animal husbandry. Like all these people say, Fulani, they'll take your cows, run away, get them involved. Okay, fine. I'm giving you 2 cattle, female cattle. So you look after them, they give birth, you take one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now I get involved. You can't feed your own cattle and leave mine. You need to feed all of them together. So, and then I think with workers too, sometimes you need to find their problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can, if you're my worker, right, and I want to capture you, even though, sometimes I make it so open for you to feel free. If you want to leave, you leave. Probably maybe you have a better offer somewhere. But if you want to work a long term with me, it's like I can give you something on installment. So you have like about 10 years or 5 years to pay. And then now, I'm paying you, but I'm taking from your salary. It's not much. Because let's say even if it's 50 cedis or 100 cedis, and then you still have to pay for maybe 5 years. So now I have it for long term. And then now, if you mess up, you're going to lose that. So you need to work the way you and I are going to work. And then you own the business, I own the business. Because if my business goes down, whatever you have, you lose it.
Yeah. That is it.
So we work together hand in hand.
Yeah, that's a good
Another suggestion is the level of the people you employ based on the job you do. So I do production, and then my first hire was completely informal, JHS graduates. And then they could barely do anything for me. They were not consistent. They always had excuses. Me, I'm missing. They couldn't help with record keeping, nothing. And I had like 3 of those continuously. And then I realized that this could probably be the problem. So I moved location, went to a new location, and then I started hiring above SHS. And then they've been very consistent. Very consistent. It's not just the fact that they are, because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people who have SS that are not, but I motivate them. They select their salary. If I can't afford to pay you, I won't take you on. Tell me what you want to be paid. If I can afford it, I'll pay you. I feed them. One of the first people I hired, the first week I hired him, he called me at 2 a.m. Madam, I'm sick. If you don't take me to the hospital, I'll die. and it was 2 a.m. It was the first week I was with him, like first week. I had no connections with him. And I had to wake up in the middle of the night and take him to the hospital and paid all his bills. When we came back, I told them, we don't have health insurance, so please go and do health insurance, everybody. I will not pay anybody else's bill. But just because of that one act I did for that guy, I'm able to sit here today. And then I'm actually going to Konongo from here, stay the whole week doing a training for some entrepreneurs, and then they'll do all the job. He'll supervise everything. He came to do a delivery with me this morning, goes back, does the production. Whatever delivery has to be done, he makes sure everything is done.
I used to have a teacher in my farm. Funny enough, I was the one who even paid for his a set. After paying for a set, this nigga just vanished. And also, once I employ you, I'll tell you one thing. This business is for you and I. Your paper that you have is just a paper, and this is a skill. Once you learn your skill here, you can go somewhere else and do that work over there.
Ghana in general, we've been programmed to, go to school, get your degree, go on that field, go look for work, and right after that, get married, build a house, buy a car. It shows that you've made it.
We've made it in life.
Yeah, but you guys are changing that narrative, and we all need to clap for ourselves. At the end of the day, each and everyone in here is employing someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So which means you are giving hope to even our people.
Yeah.
I think, I am just like you all, also a young entrepreneur. So I would try my possible best if before we leave in here, we'll go and meet one of the, should I say big entrepreneur? people that have passed through, the process and they've made it big. But I would say whatever business that you're doing, make sure you're also visible online. Because the trajectory of our business is changing right now. Everyone is just want to find themselves on the internet. I'm just going to give an example of a man called Taf. Taf is a builder. He has a goal of building 5,000 homes. No, a goal of building 1 million homes across sub-Saharan Africa. I met him in Nigeria. This is a man who has built this business. I met him in Nigeria, and when I met him, I introduced social media to him. You won't believe that this man is now doing social media, selling his own product. He's an old man, but he's an old man, but at the end of the day, he's still having fun with his social media. He's buying all the gadgets, and whenever you meet him, tell him, Maya turned me into a vlogger, even though I'm not a vlogger. So I'm just saying that with social media, his business is also booming, and he's having fun doing it. So let's take it as if we're having fun. If you can't do it yourself, make sure you get somebody in-house that will help do this business for you. I mean, in actual terms, this guy is doing choba, but give us like 3 years. The money that you'll be using for his choba will come from his social media page.
Yes.
This is the part that I think so many businesses in Ghana are missing. Even when we started, when we come to somebody and tell you that, hey, give us access to profile your business for free,
No.
they will tell us no. There's so many businesses that now they're reaching out and you have to pay for it. Because before we came to you and you never even believed in the dream.
Yes.
So as young people, incredible business that you guys are doing. Some of them I'm hearing and I'm like, wow, dross man. Like, that's creativity. You might be like, oh, I'm a nurse. Why do I have to sell dross? I did a visibility studies about people who sell coconut on the street.
I used to sell coconut.
This guy, where did you stop?
No, I haven't stopped. I'm really.
You did?
Yeah, I'll come back.
And I realized that these guys are actually making a lot of money.
Yeah.
More than even the guys sitting in the bank. But then when it comes to our country, people respect people who sit in the bank than the guys on the street.
And the market women.
Even the market women. When you see them, I think that they are the poorest of all. But those guys, oh my goodness. But I want to know, my first question is, because we are all young entrepreneurs, and I really want to know, what are the major challenges that most of you have been facing in your business? I believe that young people that are also into business that are also watching. So if the floor is open, let me know what are the kind of challenges that you've been facing in your business. And I believe if somebody out there can even help support, I think they will come through. Yeah.
So let's start from here.
No, I mean, this is a random. So you can just...
Before it starts and people start talking about the material challenges, I want to first of all use this opportunity to educate the people out there. Because starting a business, especially transitioning from academic the non-professionals, corporate work to entrepreneurship can be very difficult.
Yeah.
And most of the time, our families or the people around us don't understand. So even though the journey itself is hard, it becomes even harder with the fact that you now have to emotionally contend with the people you love the most. So if the education could go out, that we young people, we actually know what we are doing. A lot of people, even the people who don't know, will learn along the journey. And what we need is support. Support of any kind. If you have money, give us some. Don't talk down on us. Don't make our work harder than it is. We are trying to change the narrative of Ghana. We are trying to make things better than what we have here. I employ 10 people right now. If all of us employ 10 people, unemployment will be cut short. So just support us. Be kind to us, and then don't break our hearts.
Yeah. I like that.
I want to add something to what you said. I realize credibility is very important in our lives.
I think you should give to someone to help you. So that,
yeah, and I can say a lot of us here build our business on credibility, just like my brother. And then for them, I've known them for long. Yeah, credibility is very, very important. And then I tell people that whatever you post on social media, you should forget that the internet never forgets.
Thank you.
Recently, the woman who wanted to stand for the presidency in America, someone brought out his history, being a slot and all those things. So once you want a good credibility, you have to know what to post on social media. When I started my farm, I had investors through my Snap because I educate people on my Snap. So most of my investors came from my Snapchat because I educate them a lot. And even on my Facebook, I always post educational stuff on my Facebook. That's because my dad told me one thing. It was like, if you have a good credibility, someone will credit your life for free. And that's 100% right. That's what I'm doing now. All the things I'm doing is on credibility.
So my brother is not working, so at least let me also get my brother close. They are those people who come and they come and mess up the business. You see, so one is business. Yeah. It shouldn't be in that sense that you are my brother, so let me wake up at any time and come to work. Let me just mess up the business. You give instructions you don't want to follow and all that. Business is business, no matter the family relation.
Can I ask you a question? Is it advisable to include, oh Lord, I ended the stream. I'm sorry. Let's do it one more time. Sorry. Oh Lord. He's talking about family. One more time. What did he say? Before I go for my question.
Okay, I was saying in the sense that most of the times, most of the businesses that people start, like they start a business. Most of the reason why most of the business collapse is because of familiarity, family, and they don't stick to time. A stranger can come and do the business well, but a family member will come close, and at the end of the day, they will not listen to instructions. They will do things anyhow. When you say it, they say, "Oh, you're my brother. I'm your brother. I'm your sister. I'm your brother." So are you stacking my brother? Are you stacking your sister? So out of all that, the business is going down. Business is going down because you think you can't sack your brother. You can't. But meanwhile, your brother is the one making sure that you know listening to instructions, is not sticking to time and all that.
So that comes to my question. Yeah, we are all entrepreneurs. Do you think it's advisable to involve a family member in your business?
To me, I think it's possible, because I have workers that I live with in my house. But all comes out to you being self-disciplined.
No, you have workers.
No. I have workers.
Are they your family members?
They are my family members, because I feel they are family now.
No.
I have families. Let me land. I have families and I have workers living with me, and then they are all working in my field. Let me come in with that. Do you know why I want to add that? I want to add that to self-discipline. You see, when you're disciplined, right? Self-discipline. When you have self-discipline, you can rearrange everything and you can discipline them as well. Because imagine you, the owner of the business, right? You come to work around 11 and then you leave around 2. you don't have time to get involved in the business before you let them know. So then now you're giving them the chance, the opportunity to feel like, oh, if you're my cousin, you're my brother, so if you're doing this, I can also do that. Or let's say I tell you, go pick up a dress, give it to this guy for free. No, and he doesn't pay. What I'm right? So with my workers, whenever they supply me building materials, I pay. If I take my own Uber, I'll pay. If they bring me supply of sand for my business, I'll pay. Because I don't want you to come tomorrow and then tell me business wasn't good because you sent me to bring me your personal stuff.
Yeah.
Even when you come as my friend and you're going to print, I make sure I take my money and pay. Because I want them to know, even if I'm paying, then you have to pay too.
Yeah.
So it's self-discipline.
You have to
I think you can
I
get
think when the
close.
family bits, he's talking about this guy didn't get it. I think family is not just by birth.
Yeah, by blood.
We are family.
Yeah, we are family.
So if I put this person in my business, she's family too. So you don't necessarily have to be your cousin or by blood before the person.
I think let's ask the question very well. Okay, I need to ask the question very well.
Yes.
See, as a young entrepreneur, when I'm talking about family, I mean, we create a community and then we become a family, right? When you're doing business, you see the guy over there, he's more, even now, people are telling me we look alike. But we don't look, we're not family. But I just want to know, like, black brother, your elder brother, your younger brother, your sister, do you think it's advisable to involve them?
Your wife, I saw your wife. Your wife is more like your assistant, right?
Yes.
My wife is my assistant to her work.
Yeah.
But I think my cousin is taking care of my transportation and construction.
Okay.
So
I think
it's discipline.
Let's go for. Can you give it to someone else?
Okay.
So my point in this regard, because I work with my sister, and it's because we keep the business very informal.
Very good.
That is where the problems come from. If his job is that he's the accountant and he has KPIs and deliverables, if he fucks up, sorry, it is very easy to know that this person is not delivering on what he's supposed to do. And you kick him out just as any regular.
Will you be able to fire your own sister? Go for it.
To start with your last question,
Yeah.
I would be able to, and none of my family members will be surprised
Okay.
that I fired a sister or a cousin.
Simple, easy.
But I am fortunate in that regard because my kid sister, like she was literally my responsibility till she finished uni, and then she has a brand, she has a salon, she's an influencer. So she buys from my shop in my absence. Because when I am there, I won't let her, like, she's like my child, so I'm like, okay, I will pay.
Okay.
So she only comes to my shop to buy in my absence, and she'd pay for it.
That is exactly.
Simple.
The one after me buys from, my mother will buy from me
And pay.
But then you have aunties and cousins that feel like, oh,
So you
yeah,
can't
that's
say,
it.
It's all down to discipline. It falls down to discipline.
That's what I was trying to
After your
say.
first time,
Yeah.
I what went here the second time. Oh, me who will status me permit you a be wo ba me ma. Oh, me who now me try my farmer me see oh.
Send the money.
O size in ho. Or better still.
Yeah, I'll take the money.
Like I say it like it is, because when I was opening my shop, my mom thought, oh wait, and because they knew I was like a shopaholic. But I started my shop and my mom was like, hey, I didn't wait to me you. When I finished secondary school, I worked in a boutique in Usu, fashion machine. He used to bring their stuff from US. I worked for 6 months and I never took salary. Before the month ends, he would bring me goods and I would shop. So when my salary comes, I feel like, oh Henry, you can have it. Like for 6 months, I didn't need the salary. I just wanted the good clothes because we couldn't find what we used to have as kids. My dad used to bring them, my mom used to bring them. when we grew up, we didn't get them except the normal Accra. Yes, so because we didn't want, I worked for 6 months and didn't take salary. But my family won't do, like my, no, immediate family, no.
Within 4 months, I had a truck of rice coming to my room because I had a vision. My brother wanted to bring someone on board. I have had politicians trying to come on board. I have declined their proposal. And fair enough, I have offers that I give to regular guys, like my investors. I give them a proposal because I don't need any person who is trying to, manipulate me to do this, because I have the vision of doing this and doing that and doing. So putting family in your business is a very bad thing. My brother is an investor in my farm, and he lives just here. Oh, wow. He sells my rice. Nice. And funny enough, because of him, I have a lot of customers in this.
How is it bad?
So how is it bad or good?
It's not bad.
It's an investor. He's not on the field. He
has something to say there.
Yeah.
Before trauma started,
okay, go for it.
I kicked off with a family. It's more like a son. Yes, my sister's kid. It's more like a son. So I wanted to train him, but back and forth. Got to a point now I couldn't do with him anymore. So I had to just let him go. My mom had issues with that. External people came in. My auntie. I had to let him go. So in recent times, when I have meetings with my team, as in my management and the entire staff, what I tell the last 2 weeks ago, I told them, look, what do you mean? Family need you or yes, then I take them back. Say I took Miami back out of the business because he was messing up. And who feels that I realized or who said no, he missed on. He beat. So make a chest staff and they said, family need be my family need be anyhow. When you 10 pesos my auntie's daughter keeps calling. Tell my Charlie, sake of the audience, eh? Yeah, okay. Different countries, so okay. When we had the collabo with Rad Kitchen, my auntie's daughter came. She came to serve at Fuse 94, and she really enjoyed it. She wished she's part of the team. That's right. But anytime she calls, I don't even. So I told my team, my staff, and my management, I know nobody can blackmail me here. There is no family member here, so nobody can blackmail me here. Emotionally, nobody can.
My mom was the one that was the hairdresser, so because of her, that was the reason why I opened the salon, because I knew 1 or 2 things. So I left it in her hands. That's me literally employing my mom.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
let's wait for the result.
So with the emotional aspect of it, you guys might think that you'll be able to manage everything, but we are humans. There are things that you cannot manage, and you can, in front of the person, you can be assertive, you can give your instructions and whatsoever, but back door, when you come home, you feel a certain kind of way, that you are speaking to your mom or your brother or this a certain kind of way. So recently, one of my workers, the one that actually is the lead worker, I gave her off because she was sick. And so I called my mom and I told my mom that my lead worker is not around. So even if you don't want to go to the shop at this particular point in time, I need you to be at the shop to look at 1 or 2 things, because all of the workers there are new workers. And so I checked the CCTV camera. Monday she didn't go. Tuesday she didn't go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it's a salon. The Saturdays and Sundays are one of our busiest days. And so I looked in the camera and she wasn't there. So when I picked my phone out of anger, I said, Mama, so where you are, I bet you have rent and I said, that was what I said, like, Mom, where you are? She said she was at the church. She's been to church the entire week. And I said, so the church that you are, will it give you food? Will you pay your rent? Because I pay your rent, I give you food, I do everything for you. And I'm saying, do this for the business that actually feeds you. And you've left the business and you are out there and you are at church. So out of anger, this statement that I made, would the business give you food and would the business pay your rent? Do you know the kind of family meeting we held? She called everybody. I was on the field and I was getting calls that I have insulted my mom. And this is actually fact. It's a question. It's fact. But because I have placed her at where she is, that is the reason why we got to that particular point in time. So if she was home, I don't think there would be any insult or whatsoever. So this issue is entirely delicate. You have to be very strategic, and you should be somebody who have emotional intelligence. Someone who can actually manage your own and control your own emotions. If you're as emotional as me, you will cry. You will cry.
Those construction of borehole and all that. And I said, okay, since you are a cousin, then let me also follow you so that at least the business that you are doing, you can be able to do it well. So we raised money, it was like 11,000 cities. And to my surprise, I sent the money to him and there was no work done. Money that are coming from people that we are going to use to build borehole for, a village to get water. And you that you say you are into construction of borehole, I give the money to you. For 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months. The work is not being done. I went to the village, nothing, nothing, everything, nothing is done. So I traced him, I called him that, oh, I want to see him. Before he could realize, when he came now, police was there, I arrested him, I took my money back. Now it became a whole lot of family issue. Yeah. My auntie called me, my father called me, why is it that you have arrested your brother? Why is it that, hey, now I found 10,000 now. You see, he has taken your 11,000, is how much? How much money? So what I asked, the question I asked, I have something that I have an experience. That's why I asked that question, because it's collapsing a lot of businesses.
Yeah. Okay,
let me share something.
So I work with Melcom for almost like 8 years before leaving to Samsung. One thing about Melcom, you see, go to Melcom show, you see that most of them are Indians. The Ghanaians are few, but most of the floor staff, like sales, for them they are Ghanaians. So Melcom, the man Bagwan, he started with his family. He gave birth to 2 ladies, 2 daughters. So he gave the shop to his in-laws. So when the man died, now the in-laws have taken over. Now Melcom is run by family. They are run by family. So what I know is it's about limitation. You should let the person know his or her limits. Correct, as I'm talking to you, if you go to Melcom Mall as Spinters, it's being run by Indians. You go to the head office, most of them are Indians from their country. Yeah. So concerning that one, like family and friends staff, I think what you need to do is have a limitation.
It works better with them.
Yeah, Melcom, if you mess up, what I learned is, if you come to Ghana, they take your passport and other important document. If you mess up today, no, you are going. That is such a lot of. So I think
when it comes to business,
so I think we have
with me, I was fortunate to have my woman as my assistant, right? And then I feel like you need to set some rules. Okay, you're schooling, you're still schooling, and you're working with me. I'll give you time for school, and then you still do your work. Feeding fee is not salary. Salary is not feeding fee. I pay you your salary, I still give you your feeding fee. That's how to manage family in business. You pay them, but some people used to take advantage. Like, okay, I'm paying you salary. Until having kakara no benya as family, you know, he or she doesn't get it again. That's the issue. Now they start being more reluctant, and then and so me, I feel like business with family, you can still do it if you want to manage and communication. You need to communicate a lot because you talk, you get tired, but still you need to find a way to at least manipulate their mind to understand how the business is moving.
So the emotional blackmailing comes from the external people. Where the problem is, you have issue. If Leo is my brother.
My kid sister runs a salon. She has like a business, Dia Organics. And she's an influencer too and had to travel to South Africa for work. She left it with my mom had to supervise her workers. She came back and I had also, no, we traveled the same day, but I was going to a different place. And I came back and she's like, hey, Rashida. Like ever since, because she had somebody supervising and she was messing up and beside her. So she came back and she said, hey, we call my mom's sister or girlfriend. Hey, my sister supervised, say, you know, I've had more money than I ever got when I came back. Because my mom has always been a businesswoman.
This office guy is for the guy, by the way. Same guy. The same guy hosted us in the gallery apartment. I stayed in the gallery for 1 year without paying $1.
Whoa.
Me and that guy sitting down there. Right? And same guy saw me and said, hey, I see the potential. I really want to, help. It's just your brain that I want to tap into. So the guy challenged me. And he's like, you know what? This apartment in the gallery, do you know how much it costs? And then he told me, I think it was $75,000. Then I look at his face and he's like, oh, Dubai, why is he telling me? Me, I don't have a house. You hosted me, you're not telling me the price of the apartment. And he's like, oh, in 6 months, you should be able to buy this. In my head, I'm like, wait, Jimmy. And 6 months later, we bought it. Wow. The following 6 months, we bought another one. But this guy is always standing next to you, making sure that you achieve the goal. To the extent that he's like, you know what, this time around, I'm not going to let you buy it. Be part of it. Let's build something. You see, these are the people that we need in our lives. Right. I always want to encourage young entrepreneurs to have people that you think, this guy.
So, I really thank Ephraim, Junior Williams, Coco, and his sister Rashida. They are really supportive.
No, and always give credit. It's very important. I've seen something about Africans. Like you can help someone. It's not like I want everybody to know that I helped you. But at the end of the day, if you stand somewhere or if you let me know that hey, I appreciate what you did for me.
Kindness is not a common thing. So,
bro, it actually inspires me to also
do more for you.
But now I think people help people and then they'll be like
video online that we all can attest to it is from Dr. Likey when he granted that interview
with Emilia Provo. That interview
and said yes, he started making money on YouTube. Wode Maya. So a brand like Dr. Likey endorsing Wode Maya. That's exactly what.
Me, for instance, if somebody shares my post, you share I make a business post and you share, no matter how long it takes me to say it, I thank you. Or I inbox you, oh I saw this, thank you. No matter how long it takes before I see it, I say thank you because I feel like you don't owe me anything. So usually when people I know say they don't share my post, they don't support my business, then I ask you, do you support yourself? Because you don't support, instead of saying they don't share my post, why don't you share a business post instead of complaining about people not helping you? They don't owe you that help. Sometimes I share a post and I don't even have a caption. So I'm like, before I find a caption, let me just do it and tag my business team and I am gone. Okay. So you see other people's own and you share. I don't mind sharing another business that sells drawers. We do it differently. Wherever I get to, I pick my drawers and I do a video.
It's like people don't know what is drawers, maybe.
I take this like different ones. My parent wears a dress every day. Like I have a box in the car that has different colors. It wears a dress daily. Even if I don't move it, it's wearing dress. Whichever airport I have been to has seen the dress. If I am on a yacht, I post my drawers. That's what I do. Wherever I go to a party, hey, drawers one, it comes out from my pocket or my purse.
Oh.
Yeah, she did that to me today. When I put the camera on her, she just put it. I'm like, are you a magician?
I do other stuff.
Great.
I can't put a jalabia in my pocket.
Yeah.
It can't fit in my purse, but the drawers goes everywhere. If I make noise about the drawers and someone sees it and they come to my page, the other stuff are there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you find me on Facebook, second skin gun.
So let's get back to Maya. Yeah, he was sharing something.
No, I think so. For me, just to wrap it up, I would say that we always need people that inspire us to do better. Surround yourself with people that you can sit down with and know that they are not jealous of you, but they want the best for you. You know, and let's also learn to work together. I mean, the individual businesses, I don't know, because you don't have all the money and you will struggle to. These are the things that I've learned recently, and I didn't learn this from the book. I learned it from the streets.
The streets.
People will tell you, hey, this is my business. I want to sell 5% equity. I want to sell 2%. Then I give you the money. And then the money, me, I'm not interested in what you're doing, bro. Like, I just.
Can I ask you a question? I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I want to know, why is it that Ghanaians, like black people, like Ghanaians, right? They're scared of partnerships. Like when you tell someone investment, like, okay, let me be part of your business. And then I don't know, then
I think you need to ask them online, man. You need to ask them online.
You know why most people won't agree? Like they feel everybody is like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's into partnership with you, he's likely to cheat you. Not everybody, but most people are likely to cheat you or try to play smart. So if he's coming into partnership with you, he thinks, oh, this is something I'll do. He's likely to do it. And then some people are greedy and some people have a funny mindset. I don't want to help him grow.
I think that's why this conversation is happening. I think I never thought something like this would happen. When he called me and said, I'm gonna see you, I'm like, okay, this is the location, you know where I am. And he's like, I'm coming with 15 people.
You're going to connect.
What do you mean? My office can only take 8 people. He's like, oh, we're gonna stand. I'm like, okay, so you see that the mindset that he has, it's more like, you know,
connected.
All of us. So I think next time it should be in another person's office. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I know how to sit in the bed.
This can grow into something else, right? This can grow into something else. So today it's my office. Tomorrow, I think somebody should just let us know, like tomorrow, another time that we need to. I think we need to.
I
think we even need to create like a WhatsApp.
No, this will make so much sense.
Yeah.
This is not. Jeez. This how it fits my travels.
It will fit everything.
But this is
wow. See here, you can everything fits.
Jeez, man. You look good, bro. Thank you. What's the name again?
African print bomber jacket.
African print bomber jacket.
Yes, African made.
Made in Africa, made in Ghana. So you know what you need to do. Like I said, it's by force, man.
Whoa! It's so nice.
Whoa!
So nice. Wow.
Charlie.
Wow.
Top and down.
Wow.
How do I do? Let's go.
Wow.
How do I? You're riding at me.
Wow.
You guys.
So nice.
I was not expecting this, man. Oh wow.
This is so nice.
Charlie.
I made it looks because
no, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's the new trend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Charlie, the color be nice.
Yeah, so fucking nice.
Yeah, we have more vibes, so just contact us.
This is so nice. So
Forget photo, eh?
I know.
Where can people get this collection?
So on my Facebook page, we use the name is Coco on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Our number is 0534-201720. 0534-201720. So
I look like a rich man.
Yeah.
I look like a rich man. No, thank you. This guy gave me an outfit. Yeah, and that's the outfit that I wear everywhere.
The big one, yeah.
I'll send you a photo that I've never shared online, and I will never share it. But I want you to have a copy because you'll have your branding there.
This is Second Skin Ghana. I do draws.
Wow.
And yes, I'm not a racist. I have from this size to this size. I have sizes for everybody.
Can I get one for my wife? How much is the price?
I've seen her.
You've seen her?
I met you at the airport, but I was in a hurry. So
okay.
Yes, that was in May.
Oh, in May. Oh, wow, nice.
So this is from Second Skin Ghana. I do jalabia, abaya, perfumes. But I concentrate on the draws because this one fits here. And I'm going. Nobody needs to know you are going for a wash and just keep it here and you are good. Don't repeat draws. I do boxers too. I do jalabia, beautiful ones from Dubai. So on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, I am Rashid, Second Skin Ghana. You can reach me on 0244-667627. 0244-667627.
Hey, double.
Charlie, I am never too busy to respond, and I always have my bell, so don't worry. Contact us and contact my fellow entrepreneurs. I'm sorry. Our customer service skills attended Harvard, so
wow.
Something to quench your fist. Hey, wow. She's the woman behind Quench, and all I'm gonna tell you that this is a natural juice, and all you need to do is to just order one today. I mean, you need to live a healthy lifestyle, yeah? And this will definitely help you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So,
Ataya.
That's it. When I went to Barbados. I'm tired. Yeah, Charlie. See, this guy quit his job just to sell this. And this is why I want to tell you all, it's about time for us to help him make his dream come true. Attire to the world, man. Very soon we'll be going to different countries selling attire. Attire, Charlie. Attire to the world, man.
Yes, thank you.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Definitely, I'll do it for you.
We benefit from each other. No, I need to start using Snapchat.
Yeah, you need to.
What's up, Snapchat people? I'm coming soon, yeah? I don't even know how to use that app.
Really?
Wow, it's great.
Well, I think I've been a staunch viewer of his videos on YouTube mostly. So one time on Facebook, I don't know what happened. Woody, he has really done a lot for us. I just got touched. I'm moved by how I feel. That is how I operate as a normal human being. So I was like, no, let me just make this post because that is how I feel. And I made a post on Facebook that I think me being a young entrepreneur coming up and looking at a person like Wode Maya, he has been going all out for his travels. So what can I do? Let me equally tap from what he does. That is me trying my possible best to at least watch a single video from Maya every single day. That was the statement I made. And lo and behold, Wode Maya commented. I didn't even know it was going to be possible. Nothing. He just commented and said, keep sharing your story, keep promoting, keep working harder. We will one day visit you to share your story. As in share the Fuse 94. So I was like, whoa, Wode Maya don't comment. Me. Hey, how come? No, I was excited.
Okay.
It was like a dream come true for me. So quickly, I called my frame guy called Picture This Joey. I said, Picture This Joey, this be something it happened for online. I beg you, frame this thing, give me. You know, mommy, sizes near them. No, you say, mommy, because I want it to be visible so that when people visit Fields, if Wode Maya doesn't even share my story and people visit Fields 94, his words are boldly encrypted on the wall. So we did it. I know the brand, me too, I carry and I posted on Facebook. Say, this is it, I have it. So I posted the first picture with Picture This Joey or the brand me or barber shop. And I me do fear. Me see no me the better. Message cap or the da. And I mean frame no and I me there. Me try picture. And I me post here and you may know and Wode Maya responded. So no. Send me your location. I say, why is your location? I'm visiting Fields 94 Choba this Sunday. And I make sure Google Fields FELS 94 on Uber boats Google and will bring you. That was all. I didn't enter his DM. He didn't enter my DM, but I had faith. On Sunday, we were all expecting Wode Maya. I took it off my head. I was just working. So my good friend called Alhaji, he's the accountant on Sundays only now. He asked me if Wode Maya Baba. I told him yes, he's gonna come. So age man will be bad mommy. We said no, Maya Bawa Bonting and CD accompanied me, went out to welcome him, brought him inside. It was crazy. Like everyone seated there was waiting for Maya. I thought they came to eat too, but they were all waiting for Maya.
But they didn't tell you they were waiting for Maya.
They all came, they were waiting for him. So it was a beautiful moment at Fields 94. I was speechless at a point because I didn't even know how. I was just smiling, laughing but one good thing is, on that very day, I think I invited Coco Couture. He's a young fashion designer. He came. We already have a tire guy, Leo. He already sells at Fields. We had entrepreneurs who already sells at Fields, so they were there. Invited Coco Couture. Invited one artist. He draws. Finidin Kakra. Prissy, brother. They all came and it was like a mini festival. It was like a mini festival for us. Unplanned. And it was beautiful. And Obegresi, he ate the food. One thing. I told Maya, send me money discount. Maya knew. He didn't know. He paid for the food. We wanted to give him discount.
He said no.
No. You know, or who say, and I say, money discount. So and I agree to discount. No. So more scanning means him thinking say what discount na say or what you or the full scan or the amount made the man Osionje. He came with the wife, Miss Trudy,
yeah,
and came with a friend, celebrity trainer. He's currently in USA now. Okay. They came and I mean it was just Maya stayed more than an hour. It was beautiful.
All through social media.
All through social media.
No DM, no
DM. No, I don't even have a DM with him on Facebook. Oh.
But one thing I've realized about Wode Maya is that he's open to helping the young people.
Oh yeah. Hey, Wode Maya. Charlie.
God bless Wode Maya, such a kind-hearted gentleman.
Respect.
One of the biggest YouTubers that we have on the continent. But when you meet him, he is so humble and down to earth. God bless you.